Let's speak to the CISO. Yeah, maybe they can be a hero here, right? What are some signals they and their counterparts in IT, the CIO folks, maybe, what are some signals or signs that, and bad stuff going on that's not hitting the security alert stack? And maybe not necessarily the fraud teams because they're not sure what to be looking for there either.
So, well, two things I would say. Number one, start with the fact that today they understand they're unprepared. 75% of the people we just surveyed don't know how to do attribution. They don't know whether it's a bot, a human, they don't know what to do. So they're unprepared. So first and foremost, look at those high value flows that are likely to be affected. Who's registering for accounts? What are they doing in accounts, right? Get that information and then realize across all these multiple use cases, how do we share data to understand what's happening, right? Work with somebody who can identify risk up front and not just tell you, but help you mitigate that risk. And so what are the signals? Am I having sale bills that go through the roof with no associated increase in new customer base or no associated increase in ridership if you're in that kind of company? Or do I have suddenly a spike in transaction abandonment where you go, my sale bill's up, transactions down, something's going on? Look at the idea of volumes of accounts created. Look at linking or accounts being linked. Who's involved in those decisions? Who am I relying on in that linking operation to trust that linkage is legitimate, right? So I think you got to look at the entire kind of surface and say, where are those areas that can be exploited in real time? And then I think you got to find vendors that are in the fight with this thing. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it's going to hit you, right? As I said, 90 some odd % of respondents believe in the next 12 months they'll get hit with an agentic attack. And of that 90%, a small portion feel prepared. So you got this great imbalance in terms of what's happening. So I think create Fusion. We were talking to a bank recently, it's so interesting. They've created internal Fusion teams. They define Fusion as data sharing organizations, creating those things and starting to identify those signals in advance. And then recognize that agentic is here. It's learning, it's getting better, et cetera. And you've got a partner. If you're a CISO today and those important workflows aren't agentic proof, you're already behind the 8 ball.